What is house property? The income from houses, buildings, bungalows, godowns, etc. is computed and it is assessed to tax under the head income from house property. Income is taxable under the head income from house property under section 22. The following three conditions are very essential to be satisfied. First condition, the property should consist of buildings or land appurtenant thereto. Second condition, the assessee should be the true owner of the property. Third condition, the property should not be used by the owner for his own business or profession. Suppose he receives any income from that particular property, then it is put to tax. Now, we'll be seeing all these 3 points in details. The first point is property consisting of any building or land appurtenant thereto. The meaning of the word building is, it includes self-occupied property, residential property, and it also includes houses which are let out for own business, for office use, etc. Building which are used for storage as well as factory, etc. Music halls, dance halls, public auditorium come under the head buildings. Land appurtenant thereto. The land appurtenant thereto means it includes building and in any form roads which are connecting from the public streets, compounds, courtyards, playgrounds, etc. It also includes car parking spaces, then playground for the employees, then roads or which connect from department to another department, etc. are included under this head. Second one, the assessee should be the owner of the property. The owner should be a real owner or a deemed owner. Legal owner means, legal owner is a person, or he may be an individual, he may be a company, he may be a HUF, he may be a firm, he may be a cooperative society, etc. Deemed owner. Under deemed owner, we have 5 circumstances. The first point of deemed owner is, that is a spouse or a minor child. Suppose, for example, the owner X, he transfers the property without any consideration to his wife on 1/4/2018. Now what happens is, the income, that is the rent which arises from property, will be received by Mrs. X, but the income will be taxable for the particular person, Mr. X. Next one, holder of impartible estate. Holder of impartible estate means, for example, ex-ruler, he has 3 sons. Now what happens is, he decides to divide the property equally amongst his 3 sons. Now there is a particular property which the ruler has given it to a temple as like a family convention. They have given the particular building, donated the building to a particular temple. That particular land which belongs to the temple will be in the hands of the eldest son. As per the family convention, the eldest son is said to be the deemed owner of the particular building, but what happens is, other 2 sons and the family members, they have the right to access over the particular land or building. Then the third point is with regard to lease. For example, a particular building has been given on lease for a period of 12 years, per month 40,000 has been collected. Now what happens is, then as per section 369 UAF, this property, if it is under lease, it will not be chargeable to tax. Then the fourth point is with regard to, if it is a particular person buys a particular land under cooperative societies building act, etc., housing property, as per the transfer of properties act, he buys a building under cooperative housing board society. Now what happens is, this person, the particular person who buys the flat, is entitled to the ownership. So these 4 persons are called as deemed owner of the particular property. Now we'll see with regard to what is municipal valuation. Municipal valuation is the valuation which the municipal corporation does, assesses a particular area, and it fixes a particular amount as the rent for a particular period. That is taken into consideration. Fair rental value. Fair rental value is a value which particular building will fetch in different in a particular locality, and in different locality will be assessed, and that rent which is fixed is called as fair rental value. Standard rent is a rent which is fixed by the Rent Control Act. Now we'll go through the standard deductions. There are two deductions which are deducted from the house property. The first deduction is standard deduction. 30% of the value, that is for the full is deducted. Now this 30% it will be availed only by let out house and deemed to be let out house, whereas self-occupied house will not be availing this standard deduction. The next second deduction is interest on borrowed capital. That is interest on borrowed capital. It consists of, for the deemed or let out house, there is no limit and it can be used for construction, for purchase or for repairs. Now for self-occupied house, it is divided into two. If the loan is taken before 1/4/1999, then the person can claim a limit of only 30,000 rupees and it's used for purchase, construction and repairs. If if the loan is availed after 1/4/1999, then it is divided into two. That is, for purchase and construction, there is a limit of rupees 2 lakh given, but the construction should be completed within 5 years period and a certificate should be got from the lender. Whereas if if they go in for repairs of the building, the maximum limit is 30,000 per annum, and it is the certificate should be got by the lender. So these are the provisions with regard to house property. Then I'll just see what is pre-construction interest. The provision for pre-construction interest is 1/5 of the amount is deductible from five installments. The interest is divided into 5 installments and 1/5 will be added along with the current year's provision.